Well, another 3 points against Chichester City here for Coventry United Ladies, and we're here with Red and Green Girls manager Jay Bradford. Jay, another 3 points on the road. How did today's performance in that 3-0 win measure up to your expectations?
Yeah, I thought we were good. I thought we were really good. We spoke about kind of coming off the back of the Charlton game and the things that didn't quite go right for us last weekend, and actually I thought we moved the ball with an intensity that I don't think they could handle.
Well, after playing Chichester just 2 weeks ago, the tactics probably would have been still installed in your memory. Were the tactics the same as playing them at home?
Yeah, pretty much, because I kind of, I figured that they may come at us the same way they did. So yeah, we approached it in the same way we did when they came to us, and we didn't do anything different to that when we played them, and they didn't do anything different. So I think what was better about us comparing the two games is our movement, especially across the front three.
Well, the injuries to Ali Hall and Key Davis, we'll get to those a little bit later on in the interview. That allowed Lois Jeffries to start today in the front three alongside Matt Gauntlet and Amber Hughes. And a goal as well for Lois, getting the second goal. Could she follow Jess Lundy and transitioning into a first team player from the reserves?
Definitely, 100%, and that kind of is our aim for her. We signed her mid-season, and I'm impressed with her. She comes into training, she puts herself about, and she's physical. She's got great feet, she's got great technical ability, so yeah, I think she'll have a really, really bright future if she continues the way she's going.
Well, on to Ali and Keely, of course, both out today with injury. We saw Ali go down against Charlton. Can you tell us what the injury was with Keely as well? When can we expect to see both players back?
Yeah, so obviously Ali, it's a difficult one with Ali because obviously she broke her nose and she's had it reset, so it's a little bit fragile. We know Ali likes to head the ball, so might have to keep her out a little bit longer than we typically would anybody else. And Keely she came off her bike sort of on a non-training day, and she's taken a little bit of skin off her arms and stuff, so we're just resting her out for precaution.
And today, of course, brings an end to our journeys on Coventry United, and of course, so many miles. But I think it was mentioned earlier, 4,000 miles put in just on league campaigns alone. But you also got to get those miles behind you now and get straight onto the home matches for the rest of the season.
Yeah, and actually I think we look a little bit tired, and I don't mean in terms of like when we're playing. They're long days. We left at 9 this morning, probably won't get home until 9 tonight, and then we get up and we all go to work, and it's really tough. It is difficult. So yeah, to have a nice couple of home games will, I think, refresh us a little bit. But that's part of being in this league and part of being at this level, and we don't mind it. But we've had so many back-to-back away games that it just puts a strain on you.
And finally, of course, it's the big one on Thursday, the County Cup final against Birmingham and West Midlands. Firstly, do you think you're the favourites for that match? And secondly, what are you expecting from that match in terms of the performance? I mean, surely you've got to be wanting to go into that lifting the cup at the end.
Yeah, of course. I think if you ask people, they would say we're favourites, but I think that's maybe because they don't know as much about Birmingham and West Mids as they do about us. We're in a high league, but we can't go into that game thinking that we've won that game because they're in the league below. They'll be decent, they'll come at us, they'll be organised. I know a few of their staff and what they're about, and they work hard. So we have to be fully focused to go and get anything out of that game. And last 2 years in the County Cup we haven't won it. So for me, it's a minimum that we make the final. We have to go and win it. We want to be the best in the county, and I think if we do what we did today, I think we'll come out on top.
And of course, after coming so close last year, losing on penalties, has that fired up the girls so they want to try and put things right this year?
Yeah, they want the County Cup back. That's what we're here for. And I think it's refreshing actually that it's not a West Brom Cov final, which has been the final for the last few years. So it's nice to have a different opposition, and I think it's nice that it'll be on 3G as well, because I think that makes it a little bit more kind of more of a spectacle, I think, for fans, because it's a nicer surface. The Tamworth ground's nice. So yeah, we have to prepare well on Tuesday and come into that game full of confidence.
Brilliant, thanks Jay.